Well, greetings, being. It's nice to be with you again. Sorry about last week, but here we are this week, and I wanted to talk specifically about, because it's come up in my world several times lately, what we can do concept-wise when we're faced with some sort of physical, medical issue. This can be something that's life-threatening or not, and just like everything we do here, what remains the same, what remains constant are these concepts, right? But in different situations, what people tell me all the time is, oh my God, something's going on and now I've thrown this out. So I just wanted to, as I've done on other subjects before, address this one in particular. So the whole idea of medical issues can be really fraught for people. I mean, a lot of fear comes up and all kinds of things. So the first thing to do always is to simply just be present, of course, and really work to just accept everything as it is. When it comes to this kind of thing, sometimes we want to deny or really push away, probably more so than in some other circumstances. But of course, be present is be present. We always want to just simply stop the resistance. The illness, whatever's going on with us, on some level, is some form of resistance somewhere. So we don't want to pile anything onto that. We simply want to be with what's happening, be present with it, which also means no judgment. It's not right, wrong, good, bad. And that bleeds into the next thing. So here I am in this situation. What meaning am I making of it? What does it mean to me? This is where we can just go all the way to I'm going to die. And usually, at least in the beginning, there's no information beyond what you know. So it's really important to not only just accept what's going on, but then to say, okay, what does it mean to me that I'm in this situation? Now, you hear me ask that question all the time, but you can probably imagine that in this particular case, that question, what does it mean to me that I'm in this crisis, that I'm having this health issue, etc., etc. So we want to look at that because we're going to get right at the beliefs. And even before treatment starts sometimes, I mean, maybe it's happening all at the same time, but you want to be able to know right up front what it is you're believing about the situation that you're in. I'll never get better. Okay? Is that true? Most people don't, this is where statistics come flinging at us. And every time there's another test, another result, another conversation with the doctor, another opinion, another whatever, there's opportunity for beliefs to be forming left and right and left and right and left and right. So, as usual, we just want to really be careful about what beliefs do I have? What am I making this mean? Now, another thing that I like to throw in here are reminders that, and really beliefs, that I think help us in these situations. Spiritual beings having a human experience. This body, this is the way that I can have my human experience, but I am not my body. So if something is going on with my body, it's so easy for me to identify with it. I'm sick. I have a disease. I have a diagnosis. I have a whatever, right? Or I am this. I am this. I'm that. We want to be very, very careful about any of those statements. Remember, I am is the most powerful statement you can make to the universe. And any beliefs that you have, you don't want to sign up for an experience that you don't want to have. So being able to disidentify with the body and say, I am not my body. And that's a negative, but it's a nice start. But if I'm not my body, who or what am I? I am that which inhabits my body. Now, I'm offering these up as examples of thoughts or beliefs that you can take on in the course of this. So you can feel the difference between I am sick and I am not my body. Between I am a cancer patient and I am that which inhabits my body. Which thought feels better? We all know. So disidentifying with the body, which is something that will serve us at any time, will really help when it comes to things that are quote-unquote wrong with the body. Then, of course, the other thing to really have at the ready, just like in so many other areas, if not every other area, is the intention. Okay, you're here, you're in this situation, you're sick, you're going to doctors, you have diagnosis, you have whatever, medications, tests, surgeries, treatments, whatever. Where do you want to go from here? What is the desire? Or, in our language, what's the intention? Vibrant physical health. You don't have to have that intention, I'm just offering it as an example again. So, if the intention, desire, is for vibrant physical health, in the midst of whatever reality you are dealing with, how much time and attention are you willing to place on the experience of vibrant physical health, here and now, in the midst of all that is not that? So you know, you're hearing these words, you know that you've heard them before. So it's really no different when it comes to being in a medical crisis of some sort, but I hope it's helpful for you, and if you're in a situation or you know somebody is who's having to deal with this now. So, as always, I hope this is helpful. It's nice to be with you, and I'll see you next time.